So great question. So certainly, the value of real estate in the San Francisco Bay Area is high. There are houses that rival the cost of 50-unit apartments elsewhere in the country. So working with high income, high net worth individuals was nothing new to me. And certainly I had a kind of built-in database of people who want to invest in real estate, but they're busy in their careers, they're busy with family, they don't really know the real estate business. So when we can offer them passive opportunities, we're doing a service to them. And I really believe in diversification. So in the Bay Area, people have stocks, big portfolios, and I just suggest to them, kind of, let's diversify a little bit into that real estate. And the argument makes sense to them. The other thing I would say is most of the properties I'm working with are kind of garden style apartments, either 1 or 2 story, typically wood frame buildings. So all of the issues with construction, foundation, framing, heating, plumbing, and electrical systems is really almost identical to a single family house, right? Now, if you got a 50 story apartment building with elevators, that's kind of a different animal. But transitioning from single family to kind of garden style apartments is good. And of course, landlord tenant relations are very similar. So for me, I found it was a fairly smooth transition.
Do you find that there's much pushback on market allocation where, they're so used to being in the tech driven, we'll say Bay Area, right? And that's where a lot of they're leading their stocks past, a lot of leading everything they're doing, right? And now investing into, we'll say second tier market. Is that a pushback on any front?
Some people just aren't interested in real estate. They like to stay with what they're used to, and that's totally fine. But I would say most people understand the value of having some real estate in their portfolio. And I would say people in the Bay Area kind of understand for rental real estate, the Bay Area is probably not the best place to invest. So if they know the locations of where these properties are located, there's generally not too much pushback. So that means not a small city in the middle of South Carolina or in North Carolina, but more the major metropolitan centers. They're familiar with the name Charlotte and Raleigh and Nashville. So I haven't found a lot of resistance to that.
Right.